Hello guys, my name is Rohit Sharma and today we're talking about the topic machine learning famous topic neural network from scratch. How to make the neural network, how the works of neural network, their structure, and also know that how the mathematical composition and how the mathematical composite are used in the neural network. That is called use of neural network from the scratch. Neural network is the PPT. We will take you on a journey to understand fundamental building blocks and inner working of neural network. One of the most powerful machine learning models, we will explore how these artificial neural networks are constructed and trained from the ground up. Then, what is neural network? Neural network is the small cells that use in physical in your mind, of you know, small that and interconnected to each other. They work and computing between one neuron to another neuron. That is use neuron inspired from the brain. Firstly, we talk about inspired from the brain. Networks are inspired by the biological neural network in the human brain with interconnected nodes that process information. आपस में एक दूसरे से connect से one connect another connect and many more of the is the making a web of the neurons that's usually in your mind. Then universal approximators. Neural network can learn approximate any function, making them highly versatile to a wide range of machine learning tasks. Use many more ideas just like your chatbot, ChatGPT, and deepfake या फिर Delhi EE जैसे सॉफ्टवेयर में powerful learning capability through the training on large datasets. Neural network can discover intersect patterns, learn complex representations automatically, just like use many more deepfake AIs that's using neural networks to cover your area, cover your face. Then whenever you're changing the face of using deepfake AI, or then let's now time this is the famous for the to any photo that you make the singing song and many more work we're doing just like kissing to each other and then thing is using that deepfake AI or neural networks. Then after application galore, neural networks have shown remarkable success in areas such as the computer vision and the processing and the speech recognition, natural language processing, chatbot, Gemini, Bixby, and many more that's using you as a chatbot and your assistants, and then think that work the this basis of the thing. Then the perceptron, the building block of a neural network. Input and weight. What is the input and what is the weight? How is your input waiting for associated? A perceptron does multiple inputs associate with each other. Just like whenever I will give the example of neuron with connected to each other. That's it. Input. Firstly, we saw the input. Just like we give the small, very small, giving any number, adding two number. Firstly, we giving the output 2 and 5. Just like example, 2 and 5 add. So firstly, the change of 2 and 5 change it to binary number 0 1 2 and then computation. Then after giving the result is summation and bias. The weighted out input or summit and the bias term the added introduced threshold for activation function. The result then passed through an activation function which introduced non-linear and determined the output of perceptron. What the activation functions introduced non-linearly sigmoid. Firstly, with the sigmoid function maps input value of range between 0 and introducing a smooth non-linear transformation. This is the work only the 0 and 1 function. That's it. Then after tanh, the hyperbolic tangent. The hyperbolic tangent function is similar to sigmoid but maps input values with -1 to 1 because this is the wide range of use tanh hyperbolic tangent. Then after use ReLU. Value is a defined linear unit is a simple yet effective activation function and threshold input value 0. Only value is used line the 0. Feed forward neural network. How do they work? Firstly, we saw the given the input. Input just like we give the firstly we give two numbers. Firstly, adding the two number is like we saw the input. Then just like we this is your input layer. Let's say we give the example of adding up two numbers. When you giving the adding of two numbers, then interconnect to each other. Each neuron is connected to the each neurons, and every neuron is connected to the others, all the neurons, just like it. This is your input language. This is your input. When you given the input, then it is reflected here. But this is the height. This is not showing in your computation and not result. Only computer works this type of network. This is also called the neurals. Neurals is connected. Firstly, this is the your input giving the second one. It's mostly we can giving leaving the example of adding two numbers. Here we will add 2 plus 5 3. Then after change the binary number. So 1 2 3 and 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 हो गया. Then after 1 1 0 0 add. Then after computation in and this is the hide process. Then after giving the result, this is your output. The hidden layer I will assume that is the hidden layer and the output will show the final result of training neural network, back propagation algorithm, forward propagation. The input data is fed through the neural network and the output computation based on the current weight and bias. Then after loss calculation, the difference between the predict output and the true label is measured using the loss function. Then after back propagation, the gradient of the loss and the respect of the weight and the bias are computed and propagation backward through the network. Then after gradient descent, the weight and the bias are updated using the compute gradient and the optimization algorithm such as the gradient, and this is called the then after optimization neural networks, hypermeter and learning rate to determining the step size of weight updated during training. The learning rate of the neural network is more efficient and more powerful because it's a small data and